Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Speed Gaming 3, and welcome into Game 2 of this best of 3 in the round of 16 of the 2024 Zelda 1 Randomizer Winter Tournament between chessjerk and CFalcon. Alongside JXB Adam, I'm Ferran Burgundy. We will have this fantastic matchup here for you tonight. And man, these are a pair of really good runners. chessjerk, the number 1 seed overall, CFalcon, the 17 seed. And March Madness quickly turning into April Anarchy here in this Zelda tournament, Adam.
Absolutely, but we are still in March, so we can still be a little mad here.
We can, but I mean, we have a few more rounds to go and a lot to get into this best of 3 here. Let's see, runners are just about set up here to let go. Let's see where they're going to be starting. Obviously, they'll be starting with a wooden sword, or at least the cave to access the wooden sword, and, well, we'll see where things go from there.
So, Ferran, where are they going to start?
Oh, golly. For some reason, when I get these, they tend to be up in the waterfall, but in this case, no, they're just under Death Armos to start here.
Well, there we go.
And now with the wood sword in tow, they're going to try to check that Armos. And, all right, just a bunny, a Pole's voice to avoid. And not the Armos item, but we have our medium secret, which the game knows that I'm a part of it here because it's that lovable meme number 37. Clerks fans understand the reference. And no, I will not elaborate. And our runners are starting with the power bracelet. So they can start with one of 3 items, either the power bracelet, the recorder, or the raft. As we see a very inexpensive candle at 45.
And not a bad price on those arrows at 72, both rolling down with the candles going far down.
Yeah, so there will be that item shuffled in with the mix, so it won't mean that they'll get a duplicate or anything. It just means they'll try not to pick it up because they already have it. But it won't affect the logic at all. The logic assumes they don't have the power bracelet to start. And here's our first take any, and both runners going for the heart. chessjerk is understandable. His mantra and memeing of gotta have heart. He tries to go for as close to all 16 hearts as possible, doesn't leave any behind.
And really, look at this sync, Ferran. And I believe the reason why Falcon took the heart is just the fact that they're so close to a candle purchase.
Oh, yeah, and this small secret of 14, which is also above the standard here. Yeah, you know they're both going to go for it here. chessjerk going to go ahead and up an A, and it looks like CFalcon going to do a couple of screen scrolls here to get back to that spot. And almost simultaneously they end up based on the pair of shops here.
And my favorite part about that is it shows that there was 0 advantage because, once again, we are on the same screen and synced up.
Although the first advantage going to CJ here with the bomb pickup and a bomb force as well. And at the base of Candle Row, we have the magical sword. That can be picked up with anywhere from 10 to 14 hearts. And our white sword item is just near vanilla start, and it is the red ring.
Well, you know what that means. I don't think we'll see a blue ring purchase to spawn the red ring tonight.
I don't believe so. And
it's a nice large secret, but not really.
Yeah,
it's only 69 rupees.
It's nice, but it's unpleasant at the same time. It can be anywhere from 50 to 150, and it rolled on the lower end, but the memes, they are aplenty in this seed. As we say that, that's also the cost of the meat. Or no, I'm sorry, 1 under. I blinked and missed it.
Oh, that's all right though. We already know from that white sword item we're not going to need to purchase a blue ring, so money not as much a concern so far.
Well, you never know how things are going to play out with keys and things of that nature, as we now see CFalcon heading towards Death Mountain, the graveyard area. Gonna probably get a look at the Grave Armos here. See if that's our free Armos item. It is not. It is a staircase that has hints. We won't know hints until the runners get the book.
That's right. They can buy them, but the old men are just going to say the same cryptic thing. In this case, you'd better book it.
And keys are 74, it looks like the inexpensive key there.
That's not terrible. I expect that both of our runners are going to make sure to find the Armos item and probably take a peek at the Coast item before they make any key purchases.
Yeah, that's fair, as both runners doing a little bit of a loop around here and are one screen apart from one another. So, chessjerk, the sole advantage at this point, having those early bombs based on that bomb drop, was able to see that the red ring was the white sword item, and, well, could come into that early once another heart or two comes into the fray, as that white sword item can be picked up with anywhere from 4 to 6 hearts. We have seen, though, that 4 hearts is not enough.
And we see here chessjerk heading down, probably going to check this open cave and then hit the Armos. It's level 9. Well, we'll be back for that later.
Yeah, still a little ways to go to get there. Oh, and we have a high-rolling door repair as well, as I believe that was 24, one off the max being taken away. And there's another heart for CFalcon. Doing a nice job of bunny dodging here on this Easter weekend. And now CFalcon getting the bad news of the door repair and the minus 24.
And we see chat wanting to nom the bunny ears. Quite the Easter meme there. And welcome, Raiders. You have joined a just started race between chessjerk and CFalcon. We just see the heart for the Armos item.
All right, so that is enough to... Oh, now we have 5. Okay, that's the one that CFalcon had gotten as well. So 2 take any's in the books, and we see the Armos item is a heart as well. So chessjerk knows that not too far from start is that red ring. So you figure once there's a reason to restart, go back and get that defensive upgrade.
That's right. We see CFalcon here in level 8. It looks suspiciously like first quest, but I'm going to have to see a map or a few more rooms to really feel confident in that assessment.
Well, as great minds think alike, there was a doorway high 5 there. And CFalcon said, all right, well, I checked a room, but I think we're going to get some more bombs and then go back in.
Yeah, also pirouetting the door.
Wow, so we have a push block and a bomb wall. And it's the bow, and look at the synchronization here.
Oh boy, chat, we already know the red ring is the Armos item. We found the bow in level 8, and this is almost assuredly a 1Q level 8 based on the room layout.
Bomb pickups on both up and Aing, and chessjerk gonna lay the bomb down. CFalcon pirouetted, and again, oh, the synchronization. I'm gobsmacked here. Looks like the buyers have rolled up as a bomb not able to take it out.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We do have a question in chat. What is meant by a pirouette? So in this particular game, when you enter a room, the game knows which direction you came from when you entered the room, and it assumes that whatever doorway you came through had to have been opened. So if that doorway happens to be a key door or a bomb wall, the key door will be opened or the bomb wall will be opened. And so that's what we mean by pirouetting the door.
Yeah, it's entering from whichever direction on the overworld, and that direction coinciding with the respective key door or bomb wall.
What's really neat is I've seen some runners do it from inside of the dungeon as well. I think you can do that with an up and A. I'm waiting for somebody more knowledgeable in chat to correct me, though.
Now the not-so-good news for chessjerk that a bomb's not going to take care of the Vires, but we do have another push block, so this is not a transport. It's the any key.
Okay, so we were talking about key purchases earlier. I don't think that's happening now.
What is the speed? So we're 10 minutes in. We know that the red ring is near vanilla start, and it's the white sword item. Both runners have 6 hearts. We have the bow. Well, okay, there's our first slight obstacle here, as CFalcon about to pick up the any key as well. Yeah, the any key and the bow are already acquired. I mean, they're basically a silver arrow and ladder, and maybe a recorder away for, well, at least from Schrodinger's go mode, they're a silver away.
Yeah, they're a silver away from Schrodinger's go mode for sure, because as you just said, they might need the ladder, they might need the recorder, they might even need the raft.
So chessjerk has had enough, and CFalcon gonna try another couple of rooms here, maybe. Oh, there's another large secret. Oh, that's the other thing. We've had the medium secret is 37, possibly in a row, and the large secret is 69. So it's nice, but not desirable.
And for what it's worth, Ron, somebody did put in a row in chat as soon as you mentioned clerks and 37.
Oh, I must not. There was so much going on, I didn't get the chance to see that. As now in level 5 is chessjerk, and, well, looks to be ladder blocked.
Looks like chessjerk's going to head over here and maybe check out the coast item. In the meantime, CFalcon has found the compass here in level 8, and it's the wooden boomerang on the coast.
So I think that's probably going to stay there.
Yeah, I just don't see our runners going back for that. So we haven't seen a couple of our least favorite enemies yet. We haven't seen either the Darknuts or the Wizrobes, which I think at this point we're probably pretty safe to say those are going to be hiding out in some of the dungeons.
Well, I know that, but did you have to mention it? I'd rather be surprised by them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please, 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 as soon as you see them, I want you to act surprised.
Well, all right. I'll act surprised and disappointed as we now get the confirmation here that the back half is first quest. So levels 1 through 6 are either going to be shapes or second quest. I don't believe we've seen any ropes or Stalfos. Oh, there's that red ring for chessjerk.
Yeah, we haven't seen ropes or Stalfos. We also haven't seen any red or blue bubbles.
Oh, this is mean. Three-headed Gliok here, kind of blocking shutter doors in all 3 directions as chessjerk picks up the wooden arrows.
Not terrible. I believe the pole's voiced around the overworld, but they can sometimes be a pain, and wooden arrows will allow chessjerk to just shoot right through them, and they do tend to drop fivers. And
wow, what movement.
Wow. Just a masterclass on how you remove a Gliok from the game.
Now, this stairway is going to be the transport because we've already seen the 2 staircase items here in 8. I think CFalcon trying to find the floor item, and, well, let's hope that it's not blocked there by that dig dogger. Is now chessjerk finding number level 7.
So we found all of our big dungeons in level 5, and here's the Wizrobes. Oh, the Lionels. See, I didn't say anything about Lionels. Oh, goodness. Lionels in the dungeon, Faran.
Oh, that is both surprising and disappointing. Nailed it.
And it looks like CFalcon might be out of this 8, or maybe just farming some bombs. Nope, gonna leave.
I spent enough time in there. You got the bow out of there. You got the any key. You saw that most everything else was going to be either a recorder block or a dig... well, that is a dig dogger, or a ladder block. So, time to move on.
Absolutely. You also haven't seen the coast item, and you haven't seen the white sword item, so plenty of free items on the overworld. Going into level 5 is CFalcon.
Well, even with that red ring, chessjerk trying to handle that room with the BMOS as well as the... Oh, there's some dark nuts. And was that a bit of a pause?
Oh,
Yes,
my
that
goodness.
is. I did notice that we have Stalfo shooting swords, so it's second quest first half, first quest second half.
Well, there we go. Dungeon layouts confirmed. Sorry, chat, no guessing ink blots tonight.
I mean, in fairness, the game has given us so much already. It's given us fantastic combat. It's given quite a bit of schadenfreude with Lionels and Wizrobes in the same dungeons. It's given us meme rupee amounts. It's been both fast and furious, and also a little bit on the deliberate side. Like, things have kind of cooled off here in the last 5 minutes.
I like how Chad is now putting guesses in for the shapes of the dungeons where they haven't seen the maps yet. Good job, chat. Also, I'm pretty sure level 1's going to look like a giant E tonight.
Maybe the maps are in Braille.
I'm pretty sure I have seen a computer input device that actually does Braille for the input. It's interesting. Not just a keyboard with Braille, but actually it's a service that adjusts itself so you can read it.
And here I thought I was just making tongue-in-cheek jokes. There's apparently methods to the madness.
That's okay. That Braille joke is what I use whenever I'm driving on the road and I accidentally hit the dots and just say, "Yep, I'm doing drive-by Braille."
So CFalcon picking up the wooden arrow and now getting that red ring. So all things basically even once again.
That's right. I think CFalcon has a little more exploration in 8, and chessjerk has a little more overworld exploration.
Otherwise, basically even. And good job in chat with a a nice reference to airplane. Ooh, that is a nasty bomb price.
And chessjerk, knowing it's a 2Q front half, picks up the meat just in case level 3 is bait blocked. A good decision in my mind.
Oh yeah, I mean the money's been flowing pretty nicely, and CFalcon going to do so at a little bit of a discount, picking up the cheap meat of 68 versus the slightly more expensive meat of 81.
And look where we start in level 3 for Ron. That meat block has a substantial chance of being required. And in chat, I see 37 bombs. Don't worry, Tharkus, it was not in a row.
Oh, there you go. So every time you get a medium secret, it theoretically is the price of 4 bombs.
I appreciate you bringing us right back to Z1 for Ron. Good job.
I can take us. Oh, there it is. There's the bait block that was required.
And chessjerk doing the tech of dropping the bait, immediately up and Aing to keep the bait, just in case level 7 has a joke for him later in the seed.
I didn't know that was a thing, but now I do. That's why chessjerk's the #1 seed in this tournament, and I didn't enter because I'd be in the worst of the rest, which would be a separate third bracket of 1.
Oh, that's not too true. For Ron, I would be right in there with you, and we'd get a floor heart for chessjerk in level 3. And CFalcon has found level 6.
And is having havoc with those bubbles, as one does. And chessjerk has seen enough and figures, all right, let's take the staircase over to where the Triforce is in the, I guess that's apostrophe. But we see, well, we saw a boomerang, but is it possible the boomerang was on the coast in the wood? I couldn't tell. I think I'm going colorblind in my old age.
Wait, this game is in color?
Yes, it's in glorious color.
All right. chessjerk strikes first with the Triforce out of level 3.
Okay, maybe it was just the color palettes. All right, so yes, the magic boomerang looks to be in 3, but was not picked up by chessjerk.
And of course, the obligatory is this even rando?
Well, it is because you'd expect it to be somewhere else.
And chessjerk back in level 7. Falcon continuing here in 6. I've heard a theory that the ladder is always in 2Q6.
Oh, well, what do you know? Look at that. The game did have jokes. There was that second bait block as that's why he's the #1 seed. What can I say?
But was that second bait block required? It might be.
Be. It might, Robert, it might. Oh, it is. That's why CJ left before. Oh, aha.
See, Farhan, this is why we have trackers.
Indeed, because I mean, as you can see, I can barely see what's going on the screen. But I mean, in the midst of playing it, I don't even know if I could find my backside with 2 hands and a flashlight. So we have a raft in level 6.
And a 4-headed Gliok here in level 7 that chessjerk is going to say, yeah, I'll kill you if the game makes me.
Oh, wow. So we have a
Ruthless.
ladder block of the compass in the 33 rooms of annoyance known as First Quest 7.
I always call level 7 33 rooms of fun and adventure. Not necessarily for the runners, but definitely for chat.
That is fair, and as I tend to go with at this point, I think that ink blot looks like Barbara from Beetlejuice towards the end with that weird head with the eyes in the mouth, or eyes in the mouth. I figure most people are brushing up since this long-awaited sequel of that movie is, I guess, due to come out sometime soon.
Yes, we have discovered that the movie-making industry may be running out of ideas. Or at least not wanting to do anything other than a sure bet. Here is a heart in level 6.
At least this particular time around, they know how to play upon the nostalgia of, well, the demographic that's watching this particular race. They have Michael Keaton returning. They have Winona Ryder returning as Lydia. As CFalcon picks up the Triforce in 6.
I was just going to ask, is there a subtitle to this Beetlejuice 2?
I believe they said, well, I think the tagline is, we dare you to say it again. Because the name of the movie is, well, it's the same name twice.
Of course. Ooh, bomb upgrade, 115 rupees. I don't think CJ will be back for that.
Nope, his whole mantra is gotta have heart, not gotta have bombs. But yes, as it's noted there in chat, yeah, the official name of the movie is Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, with the tagline, we dare you to say it again. Because if you say his name a third time, that's when he shows up.
Fair enough. And CFalcon, I believe, got the Triforce out of 6. There we go. The tracker caught up. I don't think our tracker missed anything. I think the tracker program's just being the tracker program.
It's running on that Super Bowl post Janet Jackson delay. Oh, well, a quick Triforce there that was Goma blocked in 5. Not being picked up, though, by CFalcon. Wants to try to find some items here.
Not terrible. 5's a pretty small dungeon, though there are going to be 2 sets of transport stairs in addition to the item stair in here.
Speaking of which, there's one of the transport stairs.
Yep, and I believe based on bombs, the 2 rooms, the one above this Gliok and the one to its right, are both blocked by this Gliok. So CJ has gone back and decided Gliok must die.
Well, there's the other transport staircase, so the odds are dwindling here. And holy Goma, they're everywhere.
Well, this seed might have a crab infestation, but oh my goodness, look at this room for chessjerk.
No, sir, I don't like it.
I want my bomb upgrade. I want it to be +6. I want to have all 16 hearts at this point and the magical sword, and then maybe I can take this room.
Oh, chess jerk got hugged in the doorway there.
Yeah, those wizrobes do not respect personal space. So as I was saying, white sword in level 5.
White sword in 5. And right above it, well, okay, there's the power bracelet that we started with, but at least we have that knowledge.
That's right, it's good knowledge, and with the white sword, that's going to speed up CFalcon's combat.
And already knows where the Triforce is, passed it along the way here. It's right by the entrance. Bing, bang, boom, easy 5.
Yes, wizrobes go down quick with the boomstick. Unfortunately, this will not be a boomstick seed. Sorry, chat.
Yep, so far things are going swimmingly like Michael Phelps. The question is, by the end of this seed, will it be going swimmingly like me?
I am still a big fan of all of your athletic events, like, level 2, under a power bracelet spot. Here we go, I can words. But as I was saying, I think with some Olympic events, they should just have a regular guy swimming so you can see just how crazy amazing the athletes are, or running for that matter, or anything.
Just add like a 9th lane to the pool or something so you can, for the average Joe spot.
Yep.
Or spot, as it were.
The average Joe spot. I own my mistakes. Oh my goodness, and just look at chat. It's all great until the average Joe wins. Ferran, I'm laughing so hard at that because in my city they have another Goma, but the Triforce not being guarded well, and level 1 for CFalcon. In my city, they have what's called a corporate challenge, which is like an Olympics held between companies.
Oh.
And it's it is Olympic style events. So they've got all the running events, they have swimming events, they have they even had a hammer throw. And I was entered in, I think it was the 1600 meter run, which I put up what I thought was a respectable 7 minutes. Well, the winner put up a 3:57. Just like the Magnum, this guy was a college athlete runner. I called foul. I was told it didn't matter.
So one of the corporate folks had a ringer. What can you do?
I can be grumpy.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, it was comical to see him lap the entire field.
All that effort for a nickel that CFalcon isn't even going to pick up.
I don't know about that. In this seed, that's 5 more arrows you can shoot. And if you find the silvers, those do a hefty amount of damage, especially to these pancakes that we see chessjerk doing combat with.
Oh, and there's a red candle. And that should be it for one, because with second quest front half, level 4 is the dungeon with 3 items.
That's correct, and we have Gesture getting heart out of the basement of level 2.
Gotta have heart.
Gotta avoid those dark nuts. Triforce out of level 1 for CFalcon.
And those might be some little things that are playing in CFalcon's mind is, all right, I'm up against the number 1 seed here. Every millisecond counts. So even that darting off to get those 5 rupees, that may take 3/4 of a second, but that 3/4 of a second could be a lot in this particular instance. So everything being streamlined to the utmost aerodynamicity, if you will.
I don't disagree. Chessjerk getting the Triforce out of level 2. And this is how you'd know Chessjerk is on the ropes. He saw a heart, and all he had to do was walk through a door to get it, and he passed it up.
Well.
Level 4 for CFalcon.
And
Yeah.
CFalcon initially thought, all right, well, I don't want to give up the heart. I don't want to give up the bomb. All right, let's try going another direction, see if we can avoid this mugger.
Yeah, I agree completely with that decision. That mugger's in the bottom row. It's entirely possible that that mugger is not required at all. And you are right, this seed is absolutely infested with gomas. It is a very good thing for our runners that they found that bow in level 8.
Just a nice right ordering of things. That's been the overall crux of the seed here.
I would say that's not only the crux of this seed, but that's the story of a lot of the games in this tournament.
Okay, so apparently the human behind the tracker is noting that the mechanical part of the tracker isn't doing its updating thing.
Did we forget to feed the tracker today? The mechanical one, not the human one.
Oh, there's a heart on the floor for CFalcon.
And CFalcon, now with 10 hearts, has a 20% chance of picking up the magical sword. Though already having the white sword, the value of the magical sword has gone down a fair amount.
Unneeded key, and not enough for the other upgrade here, as CJ picks up the letter.
See, Farhan, at this point, I would be telling chat to go follow the runners, but I don't know if I want chat to take their eyes off of this game for even the second it would take to go follow them. So, chat, as soon as this match is over, go give these runners a follow. And if you would, please, follow my co-com Farhan Burgundy and our tracker Malkier83, because without the tracker, I wouldn't have known there were 2 meat blocks. I probably wouldn't have known there was a blue boomerang in level 3.
And I wouldn't have known you could walk through walls. No, that's just my lack of second quest knowledge. Oh, there's the Triforce. CFalcon's gonna traverse through a little bit further to try to get the remaining items.
Not a terrible idea, but I'll bet they'll be counting rooms, because that Triforce was guarded by a couple of very speedy blue land molas. Or maybe with the white sword and the red ring, they're not going to care because red ring with this many hearts enables a good face tank mode.
Well, can't go that way. Can go that way. Chessjerk, meanwhile, up in Eastern Death Mountain. And CFalcon running into a bit of trouble there. Oh,
Yeah.
somewhere along the way, CFalcon picked up... Did I see that right? Picked up the recorder?
It would have had to have been here in level 4 if they did.
No, okay, I must have been seeing the arrow. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
They cycle through so fast on these things, it's hard to tell.
Well, that's why they're here racing and we're just talking. And a quick question from chat. Aren't land molas bosses? In Zelda 1, they are not. They are just mini bosses like this Tridongo room.
Well, a very, very slight discount for the red double potion, as 86 is the cost, and would you believe that's a discount? And if you got that reference, you either watched Get Smart like I did as a kid, or you are really old. Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
Another heart for chessjerk, finding a take any. We've got chat saying the Trolldongo struck again. I don't think it's so much that Trolldongo's striking as CFalcon doesn't have a sword. CFalcon is currently red bubbled.
Now CJ into 6. Oh, and CFalcon, all right, going with the burn strats of one Stalfos at a time.
Well, we'll see if this works out for him. Really, it's a low percentage play given how many enemies are in the room, but so far, it is coming up aces for him.
Oh gosh, now suggesting other. Oh, the last one is a no-go.
But this red candle is certainly putting in some good work for CFalcon here. One thing you always... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, in terms of clearing that room, CFalcon missed it by that much. There, you got what you asked for, chat.
So, chat, where's our ladder hiding tonight? Triforce out of level 4 for CFalcon.
All right, fresh with a sword. Now that the red bubble bump has been negated by the Triforce pickup in 4, CFalcon's gonna try to head back through and take out whatever enemies to find the remaining items.
Definitely not a bad play. We do know there are 3 items here in level 4. Though I think we saw one of them as a heart. But my memory is kind of going.
No, you're correct. There was a floor heart. Oh, and some bombs as well, and remembered, okay, that this is the door that went this way. Ooh, just avoided getting hit.
Yeah, I think based on how CFalcon is routing this, he must know that this particular room is going to be an item.
And gets some more bombs along the way. Just has that one blue Dark Nut, takes it out, and it's the wand, another combat upgrade.
So all the combat is coming up CFalcon.
And chessjerk's gotta have heart.
And we see the hint shop up at 1Q5. Question from chat. Has anybody ever seen chessjerk actually play chess? Honestly, I have not. How about you, Furon?
I can't say that I have. Pretty much anything that I've played with CJ has been Zelda. That's how I know both of the runners, actually. A group of us would do some friendly races on, I think it was Monday nights back in the day before our schedules all got wonky.
Not an unusual thing. chessjerk getting the Triforce at a level 6. And honestly, I will try to remember to ask chessjerk when we get to the interview. And here's chessjerk back into level 5 as CFalcon goes into level 7.
Oh, and no ladder, so this room is just mean. But does work around it.
Yeah, those circle moat rooms with the traps are just not nice at all.
Even less so without a ladder.
Well, you would think Ganon would get people to design the dungeons a little more like that, but unfortunately, or fortunately, Ganon has not. Question from chat. If that moat room is the only way in, can the ladder still be in 7? Yes. Because you don't have to cross the moat to get through the room.
Yeah, you just have to tank some damage, unfortunately.
And of course, our tracker saying in Oko it would not be, which is absolutely correct.
Yeah, but that'd require playing Oko, and well, that's some real madness there.
I know of at least one runner who enjoys playing, and I kid you not, chat, Oko, Blackout, Max HP enemies and bosses.
Forget Oko, I'd struggle with 20Co.
And we see CFalcon doing the exact same thing with the bait in level 7. And chat reminding me that that could always be worse by making it swordless. I think if you did that, you'd have to start with either the wand or the red candle. And we have another question in chat. Is chessjerk legally required to drop out of the tournament if out-hearted, even if he happens to win the match? I'm going to say no.
Yeah, memes are fun and all, but chessjerk knows with CFalcon taking game 1 that chessjerk, the number 1 seed, is on the brink of elimination, and therefore is going to play things a little bit more straight to the vest to try to even things up and force a decide in game 3.
Yeah, and in fact, that's in any race. As chessjerk gets the white sword, any runner who happens to have something that they meme on will often drop memes, especially in a tournament. And chat pointing out that it was a gentleman's agreement. I don't know about that. I saw no such agreement in the pre-race chat.
Oh yes, I think it was Panzer Dave and chessjerk. That was where there was a gentleman's agreement of that sort.
Now that I would absolutely believe. That sounds like something the two of them would do.
We have a raft spot here that is just a casino.
So as is usually the case, the raft is at least 50% useless. Will it be 100% useless?
Oh, that didn't quite work out as a screen scroll. I was like, wait, how did he go right on a screen scroll left? But all it takes is one unique input here is, well, CFalcon in the Chevy room. chessjerk going to go back to 8 here.
Yep, that's something that CJ didn't do. He up and 8 out of that room and left level 7 to return later, possibly now that he got the white sword. We do see there is quite a bit of combat in here, even if you have 10 hearts in the red ring.
Oh,
Ladder.
wow, the ladder is in 8. What a find.
So chat, did you want the race turned on its head? Because the race just turned on the lion's head in level 8.
Yep, like the Jack Jones easy listening hit from the mid-60s, the race is on.
Question from chat, what was guarding it? I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and say it was something that chessjerk could kill. Another question from chat. How old do you think we are? Yes. And yet another question in chat. Have we seen Mags yet? Yes, it's at the bottom of Candle Row. And our tracker pointing out it was Gibdos guarding the ladder in level 8.
Yep, I was looking back at the replay now. 6 Gibdos in a 2 BMOS room.
And of course, our admin, Rick, jumping in and saying, per the terms of service of Twitch, you are 13 or older.
I'll just go with the answer that Christopher Reeve used in the first Superman movie, over 21. When Lois Lane asked how old he was.
Yes. 3 12-year-olds in a trench coat. Oh boy, Ferran, we've let chat loose.
Well, speaking for myself... Oh gosh, well first of all, that is a great reference to Chris Reeve's appearance on The Muppet Show from, I think that was either late season 2 or early season 3, something like that. But considering that I spent 12 years on the radio, I think I surpassed the time frame.
And there's the Triforce out of level 8 for chessjerk.
And it was Goma blocked.
And welcome, Raiders. You are joining an in-progress game between chessjerk and CFalcon. We are 55 minutes in, and chessjerk has just found a pretty big advantage in the ladder that was on the floor in level 8. However, CFalcon has the wand that he picked up out of level 4, so this is still anybody's game. And here's level 1 for chessjerk.
So at this point, I think if the red candle, or when the red candle comes up here for CJ, unless it's like right in his walking path, is probably going to just skip it.
Maybe. Again, we have blue bubbles, and CJ doesn't have the wand out of level 4, so it's repeatable offense other than that doesn't cost you rupees. But I think you're right. If it's going down a stair, which it won't be because it's 2 floor items here in 2Q1.
Oh, timely clock in the bubble room here for chessjerk.
And we have CFalcon in level 3, so maybe we'll get to see where that boomerang is hiding.
I believe it was all the way up in the L, at the top of the L.
I believe you wholeheartedly because I have no memory of it.
There's the heart container in 3.
Oh, it's the wooden boomerang in 3, so the coast item is the magical boomerang.
Okay, my eyes weren't going wild and wonky on me. I thought I'd seen it that way, and alright. I feel validated. Or vindicated or something.
One of those V words, and I think we can just blame the restream for being a little fuzzy at the time we saw the coast. Triforce out of level 1 for CJ. Triforce out of level 3 for CFalcon.
The ladder definitely sped things up for CJ there in 1.
That's right. It also is going to save him a triple dip of level 8 because he was able to actually get to the Triforce room.
Well, Leslie, technically both are right, as the feeling validated is based on these the hidden secrets, as the medium and large secrets are both memorable memeables on my part, as the mid secret is 37 and the large secret is the not desired but still nice number.
And we've got chessjerk in level 4 as CFalcon is right about now into level 2. Well, chat, there's still a lot of game to play as CFalcon picks up their 12th heart. Remember, we don't have the silvers yet, so neither of these runners is in go mode. So for Ron, how does that feel looking at how this seed started and where we're at now? I thought we might have Schrodinger's go mode within 15 minutes, and here we are an hour in.
Well, the game tends to do that. It tends to give you a lot early in instances and then slows down. Other times it gives you nothing and then backlogs it, or backloads it, I should say.
That's true. I have seen that in not just this randomizer, but in many different game randomizers.
Yeah, for those who joined late, both runners happen to have the red ring, the bow, and the any key within the first 15 minutes of the seed. Level 8 having the bow and the any key, and I think one screen off of Vanilla Start was the white sword item, which was the red ring.
And what's surprising is with that level 8, they actually could have had the ladder as well within that first 15 minutes, but they chose to skip the heavy combat room.
Well, yeah, at the time, what did they have? Maybe 3 or 4 hearts, and dealing with 6 Gibdos in a 2 BMOS room, and at the time they didn't have Red Ring yet.
Oh, absolutely. I was not saying that I didn't agree with their decision, just that they had the opportunity to have the ladder.
Yes, we have seen mags. Both runners saw it very early, like when they had maybe 5 hearts, something like that.
Three and 4 hearts each.
3 and 4 hearts even. Yeah, it was within the first 5 minutes of the seed.
And I anticipate one or both of them might make a quick stop at mags on the way to level 9. Especially if they end up picking up more hearts to give themselves a much bigger chance of picking up that magical sword. I don't know what the level 9 enemy set's going to be, but if it happens to be the Whiz Robe set, having that magical sword might be the difference. Floor heart for CJ.
That added ability to just go through the enemies like a hot knife through butter. Or as we see the likes here, a hot butter knife through pancakes. So there's the other floor heart, or there I should say there's the floor heart. CFalcon going to up A, get a little bit closer to where the Triforce is from the entrance.
Meanwhile, chessjerk's about to see the Triforce in level 4. And CFalcon has an 80% chance of picking up the magical sword at this juncture. Look what we did. Ferran, chat's talking about pancakes. Triforce pickup for CFalcon out of level 2. The real question is, how many people in chat, when they're making their pancakes, put maple syrup in the batter?
That's pure madness. I love it. Now, CFalcon is... Oh. But no, go down a little bit.
Mags. He's going to Mags.
Oh, the right spot. Okay. I forgot where Mags is, and is able to pick it up on 13 hearts.
And chessjerk, also having 13 hearts, will be able to pick up the magical sword should they choose to give it a go. Now I'm getting a question in chat if my cooking methods are legal. Americans don't get real maple syrup anyways. You take that back, the Reed herring. I only use real maple syrup. It's one of the few things that I will splurge on. In the US, maple syrup is produced in the state of Vermont, Balrogic.
As far as the commentators we do not have access to the seed info. We're just calling it as we see it.
And chessjerk picking up their Triforce out of level 4. They only need to complete level 7. In the meantime, CFalcon is back in level 7, ostensibly looking for the ladder. And to be fair, I will give Canada one thing. They do have a strategic maple syrup reserve as CFalcon gets the Triforce out of level 7.
Now, CFalcon's going back into 7, which statistically is the play. We know it's not the right play in terms of getting the ladder, but the sooner CFalcon finds the items and bails, the sooner he can get to level 8, pick up the ladder, and then go to 9. In chessjerk's case, it's pretty much... Well, I mean, they're also both looking for the silver still. So yeah, this is...
That's what I was going to say. CFalcon could just happen upon the silvers when they're trying to get the ladder, and all of a sudden, once again, the race will turn.
But at this point, both runners are in level 7, so it's a matter of who gets to the item rooms wherever they may be first. This is 33 rooms of turmoil and trouble here. Although CFalcon picked up the magical sword, chessjerk did not. So that cuts down the amount of time for combat a little bit on CFalcon's side.
Absolutely, though they both have a lot of coverage at this level 7.
And then there's this room.
See, this room is why there's a magical sword in the game. Triforce out of level 7 for chessjerk. They have assembled the Triforce of Wisdom and are now eligible to enter level 9.
Silver's in 7!
Oh, chat. Did you see that? And chessjerk going back in. Chessjerk knowing the room that has the item.
Died in it earlier, I believe.
That is correct. I believe he either died in the room with the 6 Wizrobes or he died in the room before it, coming out of it. But either way, wow, this is why chessjerk is the #1 seed. Playing... what's a good word for this, Ferran? My brain is just going blank. Methodically?
I mean, methodically is more of a slower play. Just taking
Thoroughly.
calculated risks. Thorough, yes.
Thorough. No, our tracker Melchior once again saving my behind when it comes to words in the English language.
And that's fair. If you've already been through, say, 27 of these 33 rooms, yeah, just go back in and you can see chessjerk here. It has plenty of hearts, has the red ring. We'll be able to tank. It'll take a little bit longer, but we'll be able to go through these whiz robes here and get the silver arrows. Not even bothering with the fairy because I'm sure there's going to be an up A right after this. And just that quickly, chessjerk picks up the silvers, up A's, saves, and now chessjerk is going to be heading to 9, while CFalcon, I'm guessing, is going back to 8.
Got to be going back to 8 for that Triforce. And remember, this is a 1Q9. So this isn't the easiness, as it were, of 2Q9. This 1Q9 can definitely be a great equalizer, as chessjerk is going to stop in and pick up their magical sword.
So with that, the lead has once again swung back to chessjerk, and it's basically the difference of the ladder pickup and the Triforce in 8. So chessjerk is heading on over to 9, should be in there momentarily. CFalcon should be in 8 momentarily. 110-16. That is CJ's start here.
And we're getting chat saying there could still be a dig dogger block here in level 9. That's correct, though. I think with the amount of items we've seen, we're almost guaranteed that this level 9 is the recorder in the book. Are we not, Faran?
I believe that is correct. So we're just definitely looking for the roar in the door as CFalcon picks up the ladder. But we might be looking for a toot, a roar in a door.
Well, we've got a roar according to chat. And CFalcon has their ladder making their way to the Triforce in 8. And it is indeed a Wizrobe set here in level 9. And chessjerk swigs a potion to make sure to clear this red Wizrobe room, checking to see if this might be Princess Zelda or a way to get to the Roaring Pig. Triforce acquired out of level 8 by CFalcon. They are now eligible to enter level 9. Another path, another wall denies chessjerk.
Chad already saying it might be a magical stair to head over to Ganon.
I tend to agree. I think I saw chessjerk bomb every single wall trying to get over to that column, but I'm sure if there was a wall missed, it's going to get bombed this time.
And CFalcon enters 2 minutes and 8 seconds after chessjerk, so a little over a 2-minute advantage for CJ heading into 9. But now it's a matter of the routing, but here's Ganon.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the magical sword, it is only going to take 4 swipes to make the big piggy cry uncle a single silver arrow, and then you may acquire the Triforce of Power. I can't even explain it as fast as chessjerk has done it.
The kill was more succinct than the explanation. That just, again, it's a testament to how good both these runners are.
Yeah, I believe CFalcon has heard the roar now, because not hearing it, he can bomb in that Goma room where he took out the Goma. Had he have tried bombing there, we could have had synchronized Ganons. In the meantime, chessjerk is methodically working through this level all night and searching for the shutter door that pops open. There
Like
it
that
is.
one. There it is. We are going to a game 3.
Game 3 and Zelda in the Big Piggy's room. Let's get our GGs in chat for chessjerk, our race winner, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 56 seconds, followed immediately by CFalcon throwing in the towel.
Holy smokes. I mean, both were in 9. It was back and forth. I mean, CFalcon had the advantage with the wand, and then next thing you know, chessjerk has the ladder, and just things are going back and forth in either instance here. And this whew, you didn't know which way it was going to go, but it was about that, like I said, 2 minute and 8 second advantage that gave chessjerk the head start. And the recorder, which we never heard, was the Red Wings from Final Fantasy IV, as we have CJ in the booth here. Congratulations and GG.
Thank you very much.
And as we can see, CFalcon has found Ganon. Had they have bombed that Goma room's wall, they would have found Ganon immediately. What a race. chessjerk, tell us all about it.
I had no right winning that race. Not in any sense of the word. Again, very happy that my face cam was not on the stream, because when I saw the ladder, I hurt my hand slamming my desk. I couldn't believe that I had done that. And then, the first time in the Silver's staircase room, putting 3 good bombs down, and then leaving the room, and then dying trying to clear the room again. I guess it worked out in the end, because I did pretty strong metagame the end when I had 7 and 9 left, and it was like an hour or so, and CFalcon hadn't finished yet, and I thought, okay, there's no way Silvers are in 9 in this seed if he hasn't finished yet. So I figured that room in 7 had to be the answer, and I guessed right. And GG CFalcon.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, GG CJ. Good metagame, but my stupidity was not the Silvers. The first time I went into 8, I didn't clear the Gibdo room that had the ladder in it.
I didn't even go into that room, and saw it at 40 minutes or something after that being my first dungeon. I felt like an absolute bleep after that.
Yeah, and then when I killed it and saw the ladder there an hour in, hours 5-10 in, I also felt I was like, wow, alright, there's one of the moments during a race where I was looking over the race room just begging you to please finish.
Oh, good. You were doing the same thing I was.
I didn't know that. Yeah, exactly. And because I didn't know, even with the Silvers, I didn't know how good or bad that 9 was going to be. It turns out it was really easy. 9 apparently, but
yeah. I'm also marveling at the similarities in this seed and the previous seed. Okay, so we started on the same screen, and as I recall, level 5 had the exact same items. I'm trying to remember, there was was looking at things and thinking, why am I getting deja vu here? I don't even know. There was something, I don't know. It was I was getting big deja vu in this seed. Didn't I just play this last night?
Yeah, 5 had the power bracelet and the white sword, I believe.
Yeah, that was the exact same items as it had last night.
Different quest, same items. Yeah.
Exactly.
He just shuffled a couple things around and told us, let's go ahead again.
Yeah, I was confused when I walked into 9, because one room down from the start screen, there was an item right in the doorway. I had no idea what it was. I'm assuming it was a bomb pack, because I thought it was an item, and I thought it was the power bracelet because I didn't have any unfound items. So, but I had to be a bomb pack because it's the only other item that makes that sound. So, but I could have sworn when I was glancing at it, as I was because I was looking back from my tracker to the screen, I saw something red that I picked up. I thought, what did I just pick up? And it didn't. It wasn't a heart. It wasn't. I don't know. I was very confused.
Well, outside of your confusion, I just want to say, between you and CFalcon, what an amazing race this was tonight. Great fun to call, great fun to watch. Go ahead, Falcon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just my other thought about the ladder too, and admittedly, I don't know why I didn't go back and check that that room, because I had to I got it. I pulled the bow out of 8 in the first try, but then I went into 5 and immediately a Goma, which I'm sure everyone noticed. So many Gomas.
There were. I probably killed half a dozen of them.
I think they better be extinct after this seed.
Not likely, but hey, we can always hope.
Yeah.
But no, I think
Hyrule exterminators between now and game 3.
Please do. I think I left 8 with the bow and the any key after wandering around and seeing I think I got ladder blocked in 2 places or something, and I just left. I said, okay, I'm gonna go buy arrows because I see Gomas everywhere, and that was my next priority. I think we went from there to the coast and I found the any roads, and I wanted the red ring. That's what it was. I took the any roads back to the red ring and then bought arrows and then went a different direction and didn't come back. So all I had to do is just go up one instead of So and also in my quest to find Ganon, I bombed every other wall first besides the right one, of course, because the game hates me. I don't know.
I think you and CFalcon may have done close to both of the same. I was kind of so much was going on there at the end, and so much was going on at the beginning. Within the first 15 minutes, you both had the bow, the any key, and the red ring, and all of chat's going, all right, let's strap on the jets. And part of me was thinking, well, something's going to be in the way. Apparently it was ladder.
Apparently it was blue Wizrobes everywhere.
And blue Wizrobes.
They were everywhere.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't even get to the Silver's room the first time in 7. And after I went back, I picked up mags. I had 13 hearts at that point. I'm like, all right, look, you're gonna throw so many.
Let me show you this tiny new sword.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah, I pretty much did the same. I was in both the Triforce room and the Silver's room and couldn't clear either one with 6 hearts, red ring, and a few bombs. It was I was very sad to not clear either room. It would have been nice to have either one of those cleared 45 minutes before I actually did.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go back and watch this, the moment that you both picked up the bow was practically synchronized.
Nice.
It was maybe a frame apart.
That's awesome. Well, CFalcon, do you want to do it again?
Apparently we are doing this again, but apparently you said you were unavailable tomorrow, right?
No, actually I am now. My plans fell through, so I am available tomorrow night.
Okay, because I know I'm gone. I was gonna say because I'm gone on Sunday, so.
Gotcha. So tomorrow night I can do earlier tomorrow night. At least I don't have to do so late as 10:30.
Chat is calling for you guys to go right now.
I mean,
I don't know about that.
I'll leave it up to
CFalcon. No, chat. Just because chat's calling for it doesn't mean you need to do it.
Well, chat does rule the internet, so I mean.
Yes, chat. I appreciate that. Here, how about here? If you're playing Stroll Through, why don't we just get this over with? Not now. I mean on Saturday tomorrow.
WrestleMania is next week. This isn't one of the. We don't have to wait until next week. We can do it right now. No, this isn't one of those scenarios here.
Change the flags to open 9 and no Zelda and no Ganon required. Yeah, we'll get it done in 15 minutes. No problem.
All right, on it. No, but yeah, no. If you're available, I'm okay doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah, absolutely. We'll get the time straightened out. Look for us tomorrow night, chat. We'll be here.
Because I definitely want to do it earlier than 10, because I got to be up at 10 a.m. on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
so.
Yeah. We can definitely go earlier than 10:30. No problem.
All right. So
speaking of go ahead.
Oh yeah. So there's a question. There's a question for me apparently. Please go ahead.
Yes. So, Chester, do you actually play chess?
Yes, although I play a lot less than I used to. So, I mean, I'm very casual now, but I played a lot more about, I don't know, not to date myself too much, but over 25 years ago. But I was never a professional in any sense of the words. I just played it a lot.
Look, you're an Arkanoid professional.
I am, thank you.
We were dating ourselves with Get Smart references.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I like that.
Oh no, we were talking about Mr. Ed. Don't worry.
I watch Mr. Ed on TV. Don't give me anything.
in the Silver's room, I think when you were, I think one of you had gotten hugged in the hallway there. I think, or maybe, or something. You were down to maybe one enemy or something. I had noted Oh no, that's what it was. CFalcon was trying without a sword because of the red bubble to take out the room with a bunch of dark nuts and a
Oh
stealth.
god, oh god, oh god, can we not relive this, please?
I can imagine. That must have been terrible.
Oh, so, well, I see you found it, so, yeah, I got red bubbled, and then I kept walking out of a certain room in 4 with the red candle and arrows, and it left one dark net left, and I had no bombs.
Ooh,
so I picked up the Triforce, go back in, and I cannot repeat what I said when I saw it was the wand in that staircase. Of all things.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw that at like an hour or so, and I'm thinking, that couldn't have been the silvers one time? That's the only thing I need. I don't need a wand now. Oh well.
The point of that, not to make you relive it, was I had noted that CFalcon had missed it by that much.
That much.
Just to get a shameless Don Adams impression out there again.
You're
when
good,
is Game 3? Not scheduled, but it looks like it's going to be tentatively scheduled for tomorrow evening, although that'll change in about a minute here where I'm at in the East Coast because it'll be midnight. And speaking, it'll be early evening, it looks like, tentatively. But speaking of early, we have more Zelda action coming your way. A little breakfast with Zelda, 9 a.m. Eastern. We have Game 2 in their best of 3, TA 909 against Mako 71.
Who plays Z1R at 9 a.m.? Jeez.
TA and Mako. We just said that, chessjerk.
I'm not paying attention right now. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, just still recovering from a heck of a race here.
Yes.
And then at 11 a.m. Eastern, we have Sigil 711 against Spudasaurus. That's their Game 2 in a best of 3 matchup. So that is just 9 and 11 hours away, respectively.
I can't wait to watch those while I go back to work tomorrow. Should be fun.
I don't know yet for sure, but I might be calling one of those. So
nice. Even more reason to listen.
Wrapping it up a little bit quickly then.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yes, I will say thank you very much, Farhan and Adam, for the commentary, and Malkier on tracking. You all, I'm sure, did a wonderful job. And GGC Falcon, I will see you tonight, since it is now midnight on East Coast.
Yes, correct. It is tonight.
There you go.
And yeah, thank you everybody for putting on the restream. As always, appreciate it.
Thank you for giving us a heck of a race. I was looking forward to calling this one because I know both of you have known you for a bit here, and it allowed me to be unbiased because I'm like, all right, I like both of them, so I can't root for either of them. I just want to root for a good race.
Nice. We appreciate that.
Shout out to the Selling Circle.
Yes, absolutely.
I also very much enjoy the fact that chat is now being told why the race is so early tomorrow. Sigil saying Mako didn't want to schedule at the same time as the other race.
Good call.
All right, so with that, GG's to both. Make sure to follow the runners. I mean, they're awesome. What can I say? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much else I can pump them up here. Thank you to Malkier83, our tracker, and anything else before I set us out here?
I don't have too much other than thank you, Farhan. Always a pleasure being a co-com with you. And thanks to the Speed Gaming family of networks for hosting this tournament and allowing us to get restreamed. It's just amazing. Thank you all.
It certainly is. That is JXB Adam. I'm Farhan Burgundy saying until next time, stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. So long, everyone.
Good night, everybody.